Kali ini saya akan menjelaskan tentang bab 8, yaitu Creating Procedure. Objective. After completing this lesson, you should be able to do the following. First, distinguish anonymous PL/SQL blocks from named PL/SQL blocks or subprograms. The second, describe subprograms. And the third, list the benefit of using subprograms. And the fourth, list the difference of environments from which subprograms can be invoked. And then describe PL/SQL blocks and subprograms. Then describe the uses of procedures. And then differentiate between formal and actual parameters. And then list the features of different parameters modes. And then create procedures with parameters. And then invoke a procedure. And the last is remove a procedure. PL/SQL program construct. There is two types, and the first is tool construct, such as anonymous blocks, application procedures or function, application package, application triggers, object type. And then database server construct, such as anonymous blocks, store procedures or function, store package, database triggers, and the last is object types. Review of subprograms. A subprogram is a named PL/SQL block that can accept parameters and be invoked from a calling environment. There is two types. First is a procedure that performs an action, and the second is a function that computes a value. Is based on standard PL/SQL block structure, provides modularity, reusability, extensibility, and maintainability, and then provides easy maintenance, improve data security and integrity, improve performance, and improve code clarity. Block structure for anonymous PL/SQL block. The syntax is declare is optional. Declare PL/SQL object to be used within this block. Begin mandatory. Define the executable statement. Exception optional. Define the action that take place if an error exception arise. And then end mandatory. Block structure for PL/SQL subprogram. First is header, is or s. The subprogram specification. And then declaration section is begin, and then executable section is exception that is optional, and then exception section, then end. From the declaration section until end is the subprogram body. PL/SQL program. We can see from the picture that the left side is the code repeated more than once in a PL/SQL program, and the middle is subprogram P, which contains the repeated code, and the right side is PL/SQL program invoking the subprogram at multiple locations. Benefit of subprograms. First is easy maintenance, and the second is improved data security and integrity, and the third is improved performance, and the last is improved code clarity. Developing subprogram by using iSQL+. We can see from the picture below, this is the code for creating or developing subprogram by using iSQL+, and the below is the process of creating and developing until executing the subprogram using iSQL+. And then invoking store procedure and function. First is log execution procedure, and then Oracle Forms developer, finance code, and then Oracle Discoverer, and then Oracle Portal, And then, what is a procedure? Procedure is a type of subprogram that performs an action. Procedure can be stored in the database as a schema object for repeated execution. Syntax for creating procedure. The syntax is create the bracket or replace procedure name the bracket parameter 1 mode 1 data type 1 parameter 2 mode 2 data type 2 is or as PLSQL block. The replace option indicates that if the procedure exists, it will be dropped and replaced with the new version created by the statement. PLSQL block starts with either begin or the declaration of local variable and ends with either. Developing procedure. We can see from the picture the process of developing procedure. First is code to create procedure, that is file.sql, and then load and execute the file.sql in the ISQL plus, and then compile, and then procedure created. Formal versus actual parameter. Formal parameter is variables declared in the parameter list of a subprogram specification. The syntax is create procedure raise cell in the bracket PID number, the amount number. And then actual parameters is variables or expression reference in the parameter list of a subprogram call. The example is raise cell in the bracket VID, 2000. Procedural parameter modes. We can see in the picture the process of procedural parameter modes. There is a procedure in parameter, out parameter, and in out parameter that call the environment and then declare begin, exception, and then end. Then creating procedure with parameter. In the in is default mode. Value is passed into subprogram. Formal parameter acts as a constant. Actual parameter can be a literal expression, constant, or initialize variable can be assigned as default value. And then out is must be specified, and then return to calling environment, and then initialize variable, and then must be a variable, and then cannot be assigned a default value. For in out is must be specified, then pass into subprogram, return to calling environment, and then initialize variable, and then must be a variable, and then cannot be assigned a default value. In parameters, the example is the code below. This is the picture of example in parameters. Create or replace procedure raise salary in the bracket PID in employees.employee ID. Percent type is begin, update employees, set salary is salary times 1,10, where employee ID is PID, and raise salary, and don't forget to put the slash in the code for executing the code. And then out parameters. The example is like the picture below. You can see the example of out parameters. The syntax of out parameters example is on the AMP query.sql. There is a syntax create or replace procedure query AMP in the bracket PID in employees.employee ID percent type bname out employees.last name percent type bsalary out employees.salary type bcom out employees.commission underscore PCT percent type is begin select last name salary commission PCT into bname bsalary bcom from employees where employee ID is PID and query AMP, and then slash. When viewing out parameters, load and run the emp query.sql script file to create the query emp procedure. Declare host variable, execute the query emp procedure, and print the value of the global gname variable. This is the syntax of the question. Variable gname varchar2, the long is 25, variable gsel number, then variable gcom, the type is number. Execute query emp in the bracket 171, gname, gsel, gcom, print gname, and then the table on the bottom is the result of this code parameter. We can see in the picture there is a example of in-out parameter. There is a code that said create or replace procedure format font. The bracket pfont no in-out varchar2 is begin pfont no is open bracket subtraction the bracket pfont no 1, 3 subtraction pfont no 4, 3 subtraction pfont no 7 and format font and then slash and then procedure created. Viewing in-out parameters. This is the example of viewing in-out parameters, and in the bottom there is two tables that is a result of that syntax. You can see in the picture the syntax and the result of that syntax. For passing parameters, first is positional, is list actual parameters in the same order as formal parameters, and then second is name, list actual parameters in arbitrary order by associating each with its corresponding formal parameters. And the last is combination, is list some of the actual parameters as positional and some as name. Default option for parameters. The picture below is the example of default option for parameters. You can see from the picture the syntax of default option for parameters, and if you has put and enter the code, the procedure is created. Example of passing parameter. You can see from the picture there is a syntax for example of passing parameters, and the picture on the bottom is a table that the result of example of passing parameters. You can see there is 3 columns in the table. Declaring subprograms. This is the leave emp2.sql programs. The syntax is, you can see from the picture, there is create or replace procedure leave emp2 the bracket pid in employee.employee id %type is procedure log exec is begin insert into log table in the bracket user id log data values user sysdate and log exec begin delete from employees where employee id is pid log exec and leave employee2, and then don't forget to put the slash for executing the program. Then invoking a procedure from an anonymous PL/SQL block. This is the syntax of invoking a procedure from an anonymous PL/SQL block. The example is declare VID number is 163, begin raise salary in the bracket VID commit and the raise salary and in the bracket VID is the info procedure. And then this is the second example of invoking a procedure from another procedure. There is a process emps.sql. You can see the syntax on the picture. And then handled exception. You can see from the picture. On the left side is calling procedure, and then on the right side, on the left side there is a block which give red lines, that is called procedure in the procedure in the right side, and then on the end of called procedure or the blue blocks there is control result. Control returns to calling procedure, and then in the blue blocks there is a begin, and is a exception raised, and then exception is a exception handled. You can see from the picture there is the example of handled exception. And then you can see from the picture unhandled exception. That is similar with the last diagram, but the differences is in the exception is a exception unhandled, and the end proc2 is control return to exception section of calling procedure. And you can see from the picture this is a example of unhandled exception. This is the syntax of unhandled exception. Then removing procedure. Drop a procedure stored in the database. The syntax is first drop procedure name. The example is drop procedure raise salary. And then the last is summary. In this lesson, you should have learned that first, a procedure is a subprogram that performs an action. The second, you create procedures by using the create procedure command. The third, you can compile and save a procedure in the database. And then fourth, parameters are used to pass data from the calling environment to the procedure. And then there are three parameters modes such as in, out, and in, out. And then local subprogram are programs that define within the declaration section of another programs. And then procedures can be invoked from any tools or language that support PL/SQL. And then you should be aware of the effect of handled and unhandled exception on transaction and calling procedure. You can remove procedure from database by using the drop procedure command. And the last is procedure can serve as building blocks for an application.